Not only does this mark Anthony Mackie's first time leading a film, but, and I'm sure someone will correct me if I'm wrong, this also stands as the first true legacy character movie in the MCU. We saw Steve give Sam the shield at the end of Endgame, and then had Sam wrestling with the idea of being Captain America in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Disney Plus series. This film fully embraces the passing of the mantle, with Sam Wilson cementing himself as Captain America in his own right rather than trying to emulate Steve Rogers. From the outset, Brave New World sets itself apart from its predecessors in the Captain America franchise. Rather than relying on superpowers, Sam Wilson's struggle feels more grounded. The pressures of being a black man in such a high position with all eyes on him, feeling like he can't place one foot wrong and make any mistakes, spoke to me, as I'm sure it will resonate with others. The discourse that has been surrounding this movie is a perfect example of this, but I'm glad the movie actually addresses this to some extent and shows why Sam got the shield and not Bucky, for example. Without the super soldier serum, every punch Sam throws or takes carries weight. This decision makes his battles against ever-increasing odds more visceral and relatable, allowing audiences to connect with his struggles. Unlike Steve Rogers, Sam doesn't have enhanced strength or agility to fall back on. He relies on his training, intelligence, and sheer determination, which makes his victories feel all the more earned. There are some moments I found funny. For example, instead of jumping out of a window to continue pursuing someone, Sam has to take the stairs. It's little things like this, and the film's action sequences definitely mirror this grounded approach. Unlike the high-speed CGI-heavy battles of many recent Marvel films, the fight scenes in Brave New World are choreographed to feel realistic and impactful. Sam gets hurt and he struggles. The pacing of these fights contrasts sharply with the super-powered battles we've grown accustomed to, reminding us the difference between enhanced heroes and those who rely on pure grit. Don't get me wrong, there are CGI battles in here and some really fun ones too, but even those have a certain weight to them. Much like Captain America the Winter Soldier, Brave New World leans into a political thriller vibe. The film doesn't concern itself with over-the-top world-ending stakes. Instead, the villains have tangible motivations, making them compelling. The story revolves around an international arms race, tying into the fallout from the Eternals and the emergence of the Celestial. Unlike many recent Marvel villains who aim for mass destruction, the antagonists in this film operate with a sense of purpose and logic, making their actions more understandable, even if not justifiable. Tim Blake Nelson's portrayal of the leader is a highlight, channeling a presence reminiscent of Baron Zemo from Civil War. He's calculating, methodical, and manipulative. His connection to the Incredible Hulk movie from the early MCU days also helps to tie up loose ends, giving longtime fans a sense of continuity. Seeing him finally step into the role teased years ago is satisfying, and his dynamics with Sam Wilson adds a new layer of tension. Anthony Mackie delivers his best performance in the MCU to date, solidifying his place as Captain America. Danny Ramirez shines as Joaquin Torres, the new Falcon, bringing much needed levity to the film. His chemistry with Mackie is effortless, and their banter keeps the tone balanced between intense and lighthearted. Speaking of laughs, I would say while there are some jokes here and there, this one keeps a serious tone throughout. They really leaned into the political thriller vibe and kept it going throughout the movie. Carl Lumbly once again steals every scene he's in as Isaiah Bradley. His moments with Sam carry deep emotional weight, further reinforcing the film's themes of legacy and responsibility. Harrison Ford steps into the role of Thunderbolt Ross with authority, bringing gravitas to the character's new position as President of the United States. While the movie largely succeeds, it isn't without its flaws. One of the biggest missed opportunities is the handling of Red Hulk's reveal. The trailer gave away this major moment, which would have been more impactful if kept a secret. While the transformation is still thrilling, the marketing spoiled what could have been a jaw-dropping moment. I do understand why it was done, I just wish it wasn't. Additionally, while Brave New World does a great job of standing on its own, those who watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier on Disney Plus will get much more out of it. The film builds on the themes and character arcs established in the series, making certain plot points more meaningful. That said, newcomers can still follow along as the movie does a fine job of catching the audience up, but some emotional beats may not land as strongly without prior context. Despite some minor missteps, Captain America Brave New World successfully redefines one of Marvel's most iconic heroes. It's a standalone movie that captures the essential qualities of the MCU while bringing a serious, humanizing perspective to the Captain America mantle. The best part of the movie is without a doubt Anthony Mackie's performance. His portrayal of Sam Wilson proves beyond a doubt that he is Captain America, and his approach to leadership based on understanding and resilience makes him the perfect successor to Steve Rogers. The action is compelling, the story is engaging, and the performances elevate the material beyond a standard superhero flick. While it doesn't quite reach the heights of The Winter Soldier, it stands as a worthy addition to the Captain America series and the MCU as a whole. And of course, stick around for the post-credit scene. It's nothing major, but there is one there. Captain America Brave New World is out in cinemas now. Have you seen it yet, and what did you think about it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks as always for watching, hope you enjoyed the review, and until next time.